Hello everyone. Hope you're doing great. So this is Motorsport Progression, and I'm back again with another video. So today I just want to talk about the 2025 Moto GP in Thailand. The first race of the season, and this happened in a city called Buriram. So on the Saturday, it was the sprint race. So those who tuned into the sprint race, it was 13 laps, and Mark Marquez already put it on pole position for the weekend, and Alex Marquez was in second. He was riding the Gresini Ducati, and he looked like the closest challenger in the qualifying sessions. And also, Francesco Bagnaia, he had a little bit of a turmoil qualifying because one of his laps was deleted. So he had to go through the second qualifying and all sorts. So yeah, if you love MotoGP, I know all the MotoGP fans out there. You make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then so you can get more information about MotoGP and other motorsports as well. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to drop your comments as well. If you got any questions, don't be shy to ask, and then please share it on your various social media platforms because all is appreciated. Okay, so now let me just dive into it straight away. So Mark Marquez started on pole on the 13 lap sprint race, and with Alex Marquez in second and Francesco Bagnaia in third. Remember, Mark Marquez is a six-time MotoGP world champion, and then you have Francesco Bagnaia, who's a two-time MotoGP world champion. So he was at Ducati for a few years, and then Mark, managed to wrestle his way onto a factory seat, but that's another subject for another day. Is with Jorge Martin and the Ducati C. That's another video for another day. So Marcus kept the lead, yeah, and he kept the lead. Riding. So the early laps was a little bit stable, but there was a small mistake by Pedro Acosta behind Brad Binder in ninth position. But at the end of the day, Acosta managed to overtake Brad Binder, and he took eighth position. And then on lap three, you had this happened on lap three. So Acosta overtook Brad Binder on lap three, and on lap four, you had the leaders. Alex Marquez. Obviously, he started second. He slotted into second, and he was pressuring his brother Mark Marquez. Remember, Alex Marquez on the Gresini, that's a satellite bike, and then Mark was on the actual Ducati, but they're both Ducatis. So, well done to Alex, for putting the pressure on Mark. Mark had a little bit of a better bike, but I think they went back to the 2024 engine as well. So I think the bikes are very, very similar, but maybe the factory team has a little bit of improvement. On the start as well, there was a struggle from Marco Bezzecchi as well. He struggled with his race start. I think he had a wobble, and he managed to save it and and get going. Okay, so moving on to lap five now. The gap between Mark Marquez and Alex in second was a 0.818, and then Peccobagnaia was a further 1.312 seconds behind second place, which was Alex Marquez. So, and then lap six, Marquez pulled another 2/10 out of his the second position. So the gap was 1 second, and the Japanese rider as well, Ai Ogura, he was pressuring Francesco Bagnaia, trying to take third position of him. You know, and in the sprint race, the first crash of the day was Jack Miller. He slid off. He slid off. So that was very unlucky for him. And moving on to lap seven, now you have the gap between Mark and Alex was 1.2, and also a bit further down the field, Pedro Acosta managed to overtake Fabio Quartararo, but Quartararo struck back at him straight away, took the place back, but Acosta managed to do it and retake six and take the position, which was sixth position of Fabio Quartararo. But still, looking at the struggles of Yamaha for the last few seasons, that was a good sprint kind of start for Quartararo. And also, in turn five, there was a mistake by Fabio Di Gianantonio. He was struggling for between 10th, 11th, and 12th places, and then yeah, that was a he had a slight mistake at turn five, which cost him a little bit, a couple of places, and then on lap nine you had Mark still leading the sprint race. So you had 4 laps to go, and Mark was still leading the sprint race. His tire choice that he picked was a soft front and then a soft rear. You know, the gap was still on 1.2 to Alex. From lap 7 to lap 9, there was not really too much difference. And then on the last lap, yeah, the gap between Mark and Alex was 1.5 seconds. And then Bagnaia was a further 1.7 seconds behind Alex. And then, so Mark took the sprint race victory by 1.5 seconds. And then Alex Marquez was a further 1.57 seconds ahead of peccobagnaia. And I'm sure Bagnaia would have loved to fight the top two, but he just didn't have the pace at the weekend. But he will get better, you know. And then Ogura finished in fourth. Fabio Morbidelli finished in fifth. Pedro Acosta finished in sixth. And then Fabio Quattraro finished in seventh, which was very good for him. Then you had Brad Binder finished in eighth. Joan Mir finished in ninth. And Johan Zarco finished in 10th. So yeah, that's the top 10 places that I just gave you just right now. Let me just repeat myself again. So you had Mark Marquez in first position, Alex Marquez in second position, Pecco Bagnaia in third position, Ogura in fourth position, Fabio Morbidelli in fifth position, Pedro Acosta in sixth position, Fabio Quartararo in seventh position, Brad Binder in eighth position, Joan May in ninth position, and Johan Zarco in 10th position. Overall on the grid there's 22 riders, and yeah, the list goes down, but yeah, we're just gonna I just gave you the top 10. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Mark Marquez took the 12 points for the sprint race, and then the next race would have been on the Sunday for the actual main race. So yeah, I'm gonna cover that in another video. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the videos. Don't forget to drop your comments below. And also, if you got any questions to ask me, don't just drop it below, and then I will answer you. And also, don't forget to share it on your various social media platforms as well, so other people can get the knowledge. And also, don't forget to click on another video. Yeah, click on another video because there's more content that I've released. And also, please check back on the channel always to get to get more content and more information. So yeah, peeps, I'm just gonna wrap it up here, and I hope everyone's enjoying the content. So yeah, on to the next one, and then yeah, I'll be back. Peace.